And ahoy gamers, and welcome back to Path of Exile. Playing through as a first time player and as a hardcore solo self-bound. See here, I am a marauder. Well, actually, no, I'm currently am I the moment? I was a marauder. I think I changed to a juggernaut. And look at our gear at the moment. Our main skill at the moment is this tectonic slam using controlled blade support for the time being. I am going to be changing the controlled blade support, probably not in this episode. I'll be probably changing next episode. So this series is going to be 3 episodes a week, coming out on Saturdays, Saturdays, Thursdays, and Tuesdays. So this one will obviously Tuesday, next one in 2 days' time, and then in 2 days' time after that. But this episode we won't be changing to control blade support. We might change it in the so on Thursday's release. You can see here my passive skill tree at the moment. I've got a lot of once again, I do read every comment that people put down below. I know that a lot of these passive ones are a bit wasted. I get that. I'm slowly working it out. I have got a plan for down here, so I want to get this fire mastery because I want to do mainly fire damage. I want to get this armor mastery here. I'd like to get shield mastery and sword mastery here. I would also like to come up here and get avatar of flame as well. But that's besides the point. We'll work towards those as we get there. We've got a little juggernaut skill tree just here as well, which is quite useful. But we've got a lot of things to work towards. And once again, I do appreciate everyone's comments, recommendations of how to play this. I get that this is essentially your first time playthrough. I don't want to overdo it with too much information. Giving it a go. If I start to fail, I lose this character, I would then really look into what you guys have told me and essentially make a plan of how I'm going to play. But as it stands, we're just going to keep giving this a go. Really, the way I like to play games is I wing it until I mess up. So here we are. So you see here, we're in Act 3 at the moment. Did the Labyrinth last episode. Now we're going through the Scepter of God. Send the Scepter of God, find Dominus and kill him. This is the Scepter of God. This is just a big tower. Don't really know who Dominus is. I'm sure he's a really cool guy. We've got this plaque here. Not that. For the lore's awesome. And we're going to slowly jump on up this tower. That's pretty cool. But you can see how strong this attack is. So I have had a few comments saying that the blaze support is quite bad. But as it stands at the moment, it seems to be okay. So yeah, it'll be next episode I'll have a look. I'm going to change it. If it's working for now, then I'll be keeping it off. A few things I want to do. I did use a whetstone on this sword to level it up, to increase the quality, to make it slightly better. Quite a good recommendation. Thank you for that. Really on that, we are going to continue to obviously play through any of the kind of other seasonal kind of legions, not legions, so settlers leagues. Any other leagues, mechanics we come across, we'll hold back playing them just for the time being. A lot of people have recommended that I'd give them a go. Once again, I want this to be a just normal playthrough of the game. Whenever this character dies, if he dies, or if we make it all the way through, my next character, we will be probably trying some of the leagues as we make our way through to see how different it is. This first character will just be me playing through. I know I'm getting league currency by doing these little events here, with different types of league currencies. However, once again, once this character dies, or if he doesn't die, we'll then try the leagues. So I want to know what the raw gameplay is like before we jump in and play the league. I heard a lot of recommendations that Settlers League's really get them. The Settlers League's really good. That I am already getting the currency for it. It's worth me giving that a go, which I do actually like the idea of the Settlers League. And so we are going to jump into that. But once again, it's as it stands at the moment. See how far we can get on this character. We can ideally finish the game with this character. Great. If we can't, not the end of it. Then the next character will then focus on league. I'll keep attacking the tree. Because as we're playing this, if we get to any points which is not too difficult, we'll probably just jump through and skip a little bit. I really did not want to come back. So when we get to a challenging part, I'll showcase it. If it's not too challenging, I'll probably skip through. Because at the moment, we're not really at much threat here. Barely doing any damage to us. looking at their level, what level is this? There's level 32. I am level 39, so 7 level discrepancy, which isn't too bad. Yes. And so we did just level up there. Going back to my passive skill tree here, we want to put points into here. So thank you for those that mentioned how the masteries work. So obviously I was trying to put points into this, thinking that as I level up, it will level these up, but you have to choose the mastery I want. Which makes a lot of sense. So here we want to put armor mastery, plus 1 armor per 2 strength. That's quite useful. You take 30% reduced damage for critical strikes, 10% chance to defend, elemental resistance if equipped. Ooh, elemental resistance. Bad. We're going to go for that. 10% increase per second stationary. Bad either. We're going to go for the elemental. I think I can change it whenever. No. Okay, I have to refund a point to be able to change it. That's fine. And there's another one down here which we'll probably grab in the future as well, because some of the other masteries are quite nice. We're going to jump our way up this hit tower. You can see, quite like having the this leap attack or leap slam. Quite nice to get around the tower. And vitality gems leveled. Oh, I have been using vitality. There's one of the things I keep forgetting about is my vitality down here. It caps the amount of mana I've got, so it puts a reserve on it. But it does give me more health regeneration, which is really nice. That loan is probably going to be what's 5. We're going to jump around the tower. We're probably going to jump back in when you actually get either to the top or to a more difficult area, because these aren't too bad. So we've made our way to the upper scepter of the gods. So far, I've had actually no issues in this tower. We have fought a few tanky enemies, which is fine. Oh, another. Can I use more than? Okay, I can use more than one to increase the quality. That's pretty good. Not ideal to keep using them all on the same weapon, considering this is just double red. I'd like one to have 4 links ideally to make my fire attack slightly better. But I have got loads of other upgrades I can put into it. So other stones like these I can put into it. So I could, of course, put a. Oh, that's quite good. Increase the quality of my armor. That's pretty good. The stuff like I can put in there, which increases the amount of links, or re-rolls the amount of links, and I can then use another stone. Allows me to change the colours of the links. So if needs be, I could always just use that. And the reason I showed this is I was expecting to actually come towards the end of here. But I guess I haven't got to the end of this tower. We've got a little bit more to go, unfortunately. Here you can just see how tanky I am. Now I've gone for that Juggernaut passive. I'm quite tanky. So I probably will lay off getting more armor mastery just for the time being. I am just not taking very much damage. I'm requiring something to take any damage. I have been turning on and off my loot filter every now and then, just by well, not so much turning on and off my loot filter, showing everything on the floor by pressing Z every now and then, which is quite useful. But I am trying to avoid the items I'm picking up. These are quite cool enemies. If you're outside the bubble and you try and use a ranged attack, it just doesn't hit them. It just hits the bubble. Quite interesting. And another way up here. We're just gonna keep running up. Each floor is gonna get quicker and quicker. That's pretty cool. Like way up there. This is a weird looking machine. They're transforming bodies up there. Interesting. Probably some form like, well, it's clearly an experiment of some sort. Also, I finally figured out, thanks, is it Batman, who mentioned in the comments below, mentioned to me that there's 10 acts in the game. So hopefully by the end of this episode we'll finish Act 3. Then hopefully by the end of the week we should make a good headway through Act 4. As long as we don't make a mistake and accidentally die. That is not really what we want. That's fine. I'm trying to avoid picking up all the loot I can. Right, tower rooftop. This looks cool. No idea what to expect up here. Keep jumping. Keep jumping. He looks cool. Fight your way to Dominus. Done. Wondering whether these guys are going to attack me. They just stood there looking at me. Imperator Stantinus Bitterblade. We're taking a bit of damage there. That's fine. There's a few tough boys here. See if I can take out their totems. I'm gonna stand over here. They have to walk towards me. Let's jump back over here. This is like the, if those have played Diablo 2, it's just like the Ancients fight. Slightly more happening on the screen, but just like the Ancients fight you'd have in Act 5. One more to go. And there we go. Orbital chance, yes, I'll take that. Don't really need anything else. Ooh, what are these? Miscreations. This is interesting. Like a kind of a succubus kind of looking at creature. Not particularly strong. It looks like another one's just spawned. Is it called Callie? So no, that's not called Callie, this one. It's not having a very good day. It's just standing there flinging things at me. Got something on me here. Some debuff, this purple thing underneath me. I'm not really sure what it is. But it's fine. This is quite a cool fight. Presuming this is probably the end of the act. And now time to take on Dominus, a High Templar. Right, need to be careful here because there might be a chance that he might just do like a random skill. Probably won't one-shot me. Probably will do a lot of damage. Probably don't want to be inside that. Okay. I like that my attack has slightly better range compared to what we had before. A couple episodes ago, the attacks we were using. Okay, we were out healing that weird lightning attack, which is fine. We can just stand here and tank it. A bit of lag there, nice. As long as these totems don't hit us, we should be okay. Okay, that kind of, when he says touch of God, he hits the floor and loads of lightning comes out. That's quite dangerous. You go right here, boom, there you go. I pre-used a pop. Okay, what are you doing now? Nothing, he's dying. Ah, Thunder Merson has died at position of number 1 on the ladder. That's pretty sad. Level 100. Guess he got to max level. What's going on now? Dominus, you just ruined a sad moment. Number 1 off the ladder just perished. Dominus Ascendant. Okay. My ears are being destroyed by this background noise. Assuming I want to be inside this golden thing. I'll use a movement pot just in case. I need to run away. So far, so good. Okay, that's just a mob. Checking to see if that's a special mob behind me. May have to go take out that mob that's firing at me. Just to get some more potions. Might jump over here quickly. We can stand over here. The other side, that summoning circle. When they spawn, they'll die. Okay, something is hitting us pretty hard. I'm guessing it's the rain. So let's get back under here. The rain bad. Gotcha. Just like an Englishman going to Scotland. Rain is bad. A lot of rain. There we go. Achievement completed. Conqueror.
The Empire dies with you, Dominus.
Nice.
Karui will never again be slaves.
Grab that. Oh, it's the Gemling Queen.
You have mounted the summit of the Empire, not a cockroach. You have crushed the bug Emperor and wiped his maggot dreams from the skin of Rayclast. Dominus exiled you, naked and alone, unto the palm of death. But you would not die, would you? No. No. You cuddled death, promised it the world, made it your conquest, and so generously shared it with all your fleeting friends here in Rayclast. Not once did you forget what you were. Not a cockroach feeding on the corpse of a dead empire, like the pest you crushed as you walked. A man. The sort of man that planted the seed of this empire right here in San so long ago. What teetering and twisted life it still holds dear. This land owes to you, Marauder.
Thank you.
Of course,
Cool, I guess.
there will be more. You know that, don't you? Emperors, avaricious little pests scrabbling to steal the legacy of their betters. Unless we burn that legacy, sear its infection from the flesh of existence. Go north, my lovely unbug. Go to Highgate, to the beginning of the end. Dive headlong into the nightmare sea. Catch and roast yourself a nice big fishy.
I can definitely go get a fishy. I like fish and chips. Right. And if I go to the map, where does it want me to go? Find the exit to Act 4. Interesting. I'm assuming this is probably in the encampment. That's just a portal, not a potion. And we'll see what's in Sarn. There's a few people to talk to here. Will this person tell me where to go?
To kill a man like Dominus. That's an accomplishment worthy of Calm, my greatest ancestor. Were we in Namakanui, I'd make you a Makanga, an honored warrior. But we are not in Namakanui.
I would not be able to pronounce that. Namakui? Close enough.
All the honor I can bestow.
Okay.
There is nothing else.
It tells me to go travel back to the Scepter of God. Okay, so it looks like the way to Act 4 is here somewhere. Could it be up here? That doesn't look like a guy's having a good day. Oh, there is another place we can travel. That's down here. What's over here? No? No, there is. Sorry, you guys are probably ranting at me. It's over there. I get it. I got lost. So now we just need...
Follow a dead river to the foot of Kitava's kingdom. Just how the elders at home told it.
I'll let my guy talk. Looks like it's very short access one. You just have to walk to get out of this aqueduct. Lots more of these kind of fallen people. Looking like demon-esque things. I really do like the enemy design in this game. That was a big crab. Missed me, but it was a big crab. So we'll probably just keep moving. Keep moving forward. We'll probably see you as we make our way to whatever this next location is. He's asked me to go to Highgate, north of the aqueduct. Travel there to learn more. So we'll probably see you when I get there. After a very long stretch going through the aqueduct, like we're now at Highgate, which looks like a little outpost. Oh, it is another outpost. Nice. Looks like there's two separate ways we can go. There's the King's Hand. He'll take us to King's March. Pretty cool. So we got Kira here. I don't think we've met Kira before.
Only. Dominus and piety. They made themselves our enemies. You made them dead. Now, Oyan believes there is a third reason. The beast is our enemy. Perhaps you can make it.
Okay, I don't know what the beast is.
And the Karui have fought side by side in the past. And side by side, we were lied to and used. History must not be allowed to repeat.
It's cool. Very shiny.
Share only the truth, Marauder. So that
Okay, I'm not really sure what you're going for there, but let's see if she can buy anything. Okay, she's got some interesting stuff, interesting gear. So we may end up having to buy some stuff to upgrade our gear later on, because I wouldn't mind a new one-handed sword. This is, well, I guess it's level 40 because it requires that gem. I guess it's. We're gonna probably, well, we can see what everyone's all about here.
I can't tell you how good it is to meet a man so willing and able to fight for
Oh my god, Vanya.
Pataris.
I've seen the heads of too many friends dangling from Karui belts.
Friends whose orders were to clap slavers' irons on as many Karui as they could get their filthy hands on. Please, Marauder, ignore Pataris.
Okay, I will ignore him. I don't know what you two are talking about, so I can definitely ignore you. And there's three more people to talk to. We've got... Okay, there's a seal here. The entrance to the mines is blocked by this seal, okay? How do I get through it?
Seems like the rain's brought out a few worms. Don't think I'm an easy mark, Exile. I've spent more than enough time around Exiles to know which way the dagger's pointing, and I'll happily give it a shove in your direction if you try anything wormy.
Okay, looks like I'm a
I'm
worm.
conducting a little dig. The sort of enterprise that could make someone with your particular skill set a very handsome living. Don't worry. You'll not be moving much dirt. No.
Yeah, it looks like we've got the mines here.
Mate, what's going on? Came all the way here.
It looks like that's blocking the way to the mines.
Here.
Could very well be that way, by the looks of the map. But once again, I haven't seen the exit to that location either. Ooh, okay, 2 more people to talk to over here. Hello, Gemlin Queen.
The time has come, not a cockroach, to crawl up into the bowels of this nightmare, traverse its innards, and rip out its corrupted heart. Oyun will help us. Go on now. Hobnob with the Maraketh
Hobnobs are good
matriarch.
biscuits.
Learn what needs to be learned, and quickly. There's a filthy darkness down in that mountain, and it's reeking with impatience to meet you.
Okay, looks like I have to go towards the mountain. That's fine by me.
When Maraketh and Karui fought side by side against the forces of corruption. It would appear that the time has come to finish what we started together. With our help, you will kill the beast within the mountain. Lady Diala has told me this. She has much faith in you, Marauder. The question is, Sekema Deshret sealed the mines, trapped the nightmare within its black den. The beast should never have been imprisoned. The beast should have been destroyed.
Right,
Yet
I
for
think
all
I
her ferocity,
understand what we
it
need to do
seemed
here.
that Deshret lacked the courage to do so. And now, after 2 centuries guarding this hole in the ground, this Akara lacks the strength. But you are not Deshret, and you are not one of us. You will succeed where we have failed. Deshret's banner will break the seal and open the mines. It was taken from her when she fell to Vol, the brittle emperor.
Okay, looks like I have to go
Take
find
the stairs to
a
the
banner.
southwest, descend to the dried lake. You shall have no trouble finding the brittle emperor. You'll smell him before you see him.
Okay, that's fine.
Our hopes
So it looks
are
like
with
I have to
you.
make my way down here for this banner. Yeah, the banner's down there. And we'll make our way to the mines. So the last thing we want to do for this episode is actually make our way down and get that banner. That's our goal for this episode.
Tasuni, he who peers into the gloom, who hears the black hearts that thunder within the mountain deep. If you seek enlightenment, Kahom's way took him down into the darkest of nightmares. Have you asked your ancestors if that's
Okay. Divination cards? I don't know what they are. Fine.
tortured?
I'm sure we'll figure that out later. So we want to make our way down this gate over here. Just make sure we've got the waypoint. Okay. Like I said, we're going to make our way down into this area down here. We're going to grab that banner so we have the way into the mines to take out this beast that's inside the mines. Don't know what the beast is. Make our way into there for the next episode. This looks like either just like some form of like undead. Pretty cool. A mix between undead, like skeletons and demons. I've been playing a lot of Guild Wars 2 recently, and these remind me of a lot of the Cryptists, which are the new enemies, newish enemies in Guild. But yeah, we're going to run around this place. What level is this map? Map is only level 34. So we are level 40, so not really worried about having any difficulty moments or difficult moments. We should be okay just to farm this. So we'll just jump back when we probably find the Brittle King that we're looking for. So we did a bit of exploring, made our way across the beach, and we found Emperor guy. Vol, Emperor of Purity. Pretty cool guy. Don't think he's pure anymore. He's a little bit, he's fallen from grace. Need to remember I've got my bubble on me, so every time he does one of those big swings, I press W. Bubble on myself, as long as I've got enough mana for it. Like this one. Boom, there you go. So I don't take any damage from that, as long as I time it. And yeah, this is fine. We're just going to keep here, stand here tanking him. Could go down any second now. We'll keep exploring this map, see if there's anything else to note. There probably won't be. We'll be ready to make our way into them. Ready for the next episode. There's the banner we're looking for. And we don't think we need any of it. No, we don't. So, the crafting recipe down here. We have actually, one thing we might do is go to our hideout. We might go to our hideout and look at doing some crafting. That is something which we have got access to. I believe it is in the base game, or it may, if it wasn't the base game, it was one of the earlier leagues, or one of the earlier releases for the game. So we might give that a go. We'll see. We won't give it a go this episode. It'll probably be the next episode. We'll give if we are going to do any crafting. Really, I just want to see how far we can get before it get a bit too difficult. I think we should be okay. As it stands at the moment, this is This is manageable without having to do anything extra, like any of the side quests, but not side quests, any of the side content. This is more than manageable. I get that we're not going to have a world record for speed running, but for surviving and for doing damage, no, we're okay. Okay. And we've now returned back to town. So we now have this. So we've got this mastery here. However, before we put anything into this mastery here, so I'll let you know of my grand plan as it stands at the moment. We're going to want to get this sword mastery here, then grab one of the masteries here. I'm not sure what mastery we want there. Probably, I don't know what I'm going to go for there. We want this fire mastery here as a priority. We want this shield mastery here, which we can now get now. We also want to try and then start looking for other fire masteries on the board. I know there's one just up here at the top, just there. One fire mastery there. We can grab that. So I essentially want to grab as much fire mastery as possible. Grab shield and armor mastery to keep me survivable. And essentially see what happens. We have now got the ability to get this large gem slot over here as well. Or jewel slot. We have got ourselves a jewel. So we haven't got ourselves a jewel slot yet. I think that's the closest. Okay, is that the closest one we're going to be able to get? I think it might, but all block masteries there. That's quite useful. So I think that is the closest jewel there is for us, at least at the moment. We might make our way there soon, because there is one down here, I guess. There's a lot I want to go for, but let's start small. So 30% chance to avoid being stunned. That's useful. Intimidate enemies, yep. Avoid elemental ailments. Increase attack damage. I think increasing attack damage should be good. 75 armor, because we actually have a lot of armor. My understanding, yeah, we have a lot of armor. So that should increase my damage. So there we go. We go for that. Apply. It has increased our damage a little bit there. Not by much, but a little bit. Good. We're going to go for this next. And then the rest of our points will go down into fire mastery here. Then to get this armor mastery here, probably then move back up this top area here. And make our way towards this fire mastery. Likely to grab physical mastery or something along these lines. I wouldn't mind getting this jewel slot. So we could come straight up here. There is a basic jewel slot there, which would be useful. Stamina here. I don't know how useful that stamina is. Come up here, grab this. Continue to come up. Grab this one here. Move here. Grab this. Then we can get this fire just down here on the right, because it's next to another armor mastery. Another basic slot there. There's loads here we can do, which we will end up moving towards. But besides the point, we'll slowly make our way there. That divine shield will be quite nice as well. Cannot recover energy shield with above armor. 3% of physical damage prevented from recent hits is generated as energy shield. That'd be quite nice. But we will hand this quest in before I keep babbling on for hours, like I probably could. And once we hand this quest in, there's the banner we needed. Break the seal. Ready for the mines, which will be in the next episode.
Ooh, look at that.
Okay. Eco, Master of the Depths, what have you got for us?
One moment, big blades. Next moment, gone. Should be able to go in there now. This place reeked of voltaxic sulfite back in the day. I was planning on having a wander down there, only I think I can hear things shuffling around down there. And I'm more of a lover than a fighter. Actually, if you're headed in there, maybe you could do us a favour. See, I run a little mining operation of my own. Mining's dangerous at the best of times.
Okay, he's telling me about his mining.
See that?
So it looks like we need to get him some sneakle fuel just here. Search the mines for a vein of volcanic sulfite, which I'm sure we can do. What have these guys got for us first?
Is our hope, our desperation. It will set the nightmare to boil. Cook that nice big fishy in its own whining brine. Listen with all of your ears, not a cockroach. The rapture was Malachi's most wondrous creation. The only fire hot enough to burn the beast from existence. And its fuel? A gemling queen. Blood and flesh and gem. Yet my selfish self did not want to burn away, and so the fire was but a tiny spark. The spark of a cataclysm. I am sorry, my love, my Malachi.
Okay, so it looks like we have to find the ruptured device to be able to take on this big naughty, this big boss.
And the darkness calls.
Good hunting, thank you very much. We've got something new here. Summon. I wouldn't mind having something to back me up. So form a summon. From Stone Golem. Maximum 1 summon golem. Grants quite a lot of health regeneration. Well, we've got Berserk. Lose rage per second. At least 5 rage required to start berserking. Ooh, that'd be quite interesting. I could just put that on random red. There you go, I've got room there. Let's go for that. Now we've got Berserk. I'm pretty sure I can change one of these to Berserk of some sort. Yes, I can. So if I put Berserk on E, now consumes rage at an accelerated rate to increase the effects of rage. So lose rage per second. Each second lose 20% more rage. Skills cooldown do not affect this. Don't actually know what Berserk does, but we'll find out in the next episode. We'll quickly talk to Tuni, who's down here. We will make our way into the mines for the next episode.
The gate is open, and now I hear her voice as clearly as if she was sitting right here with me. Words of a dead woman, reverberating up from the depths of Highgate. A spirit chained, yet not enslaved. Tortured, yet unbroken. That dead woman is Deshret, and our red Sakema longs to return to the dust of her Visteri. Free her, and I shall reward you as my gifts.
Okay, so we've got a few quests here. One to get some of this fuel. That is a league. Looks like it's something to do upon the leagues, but that's fine. We can do it. I'm happy to do them, but I don't want to do them. I don't want to spend too much time doing it. That makes sense. That's the first. We're gonna obviously we can sort out our inventory for the next episode. So we'll end this one here. The next episode will be out on Thursday for those that are wondering. And as we end this one here, thank you much for watching. Yeah, for those that made it this far, I do appreciate you all. Once again, any feedback, feel free to put in the comments down below. I do read them. Just for awareness, I do record all 3 of my videos per week in one sitting. So if you comment on this video, I will read it, I will reply, but I won't action any comments or any feedback until the next week's set of videos, just because I do work during the week and I don't actually have time to normally either read my comments or reply back during the week. I wait till I'm home and that's it all done in one go. So, as per usual, down in the description, I've got Mrs Rothmers YouTube channel where she does lore videos on stuff like Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones. If that's some stuff you like, feel free to give that a watch. As well as a Discord down below. If I don't reply to any of my comments, best way to get hold of me is through Discord. I will read every message on Discord and I will try and have as much of a conversation as possible. But depends how busy I am. So thank you much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day and as per usual, peace out.